you supposed to tell others about someone that you don't even know? In Philippians 3:10, it says this, that I may know him in the power of his resurrection, it's talking about Jesus, and may share in his sufferings, becoming like him to death. How are we supposed to share in his sufferings? How are we supposed to let others know about Jesus when we don't even know him ourselves? So many times, especially in this generation, we want to post about Jesus, and that's great. I'm not telling you not to do that, but we don't actually get to know him. We want to be so involved with youth group. We want to be so involved with our friends and with church, which is great. Don't get me wrong, but you can't tell someone about someone that you don't know. A lot of you might know me online. A lot of you guys might know me from posting daily videos, but you guys don't know me in person. If you were to tell your friends about me, Anna, you wouldn't have very much to tell them other than she loves Jesus. If you weren't friends and you don't talk to me regularly, you wouldn't know what's going on in my life. You wouldn't know who's my friends. You wouldn't know where I live. Why? Because you never talk to me. And so many times we want to say that we know Jesus, but it's just because we know the gospel. Listen, there is so much more that we can know. The gospel isn't just words. A lot of people like to read the Bible as a textbook. A lot of people like to read the gospels and then go and try to tell everyone about Jesus, but we don't know about Jesus. There's a difference between knowing about who Jesus is and knowing him. A lot of you guys know about me, but you don't know me. So what I wanted to ask you today is, do you know Jesus? Because you know what's crazy is that when you know Jesus, you won't even have to say a thing. People will see his love in you. People are going to come up to you. I've had people come up to me before and say, Anna, or say there's just something different about you in a grocery store, in the most random places. And it's not to brag about myself, it's to brag about Christ. Because you know what, guys? We are all daughters and sons of the Most High King. God doesn't show favorites. God doesn't show partiality. He wants that to be like us for every single one, like what Paul says right here. I want to know him in the power of his resurrection. I don't want to just know about Jesus dying on the cross. It's great to know about it, but I want to truly know about Jesus. I want to wake up in the morning and say good morning to him like he's my best friend. I want to go to sleep at night and thank him for all the things that he did for me. I want to talk to him in the middle of the day, in between things, and even when I'm busy, I want to take time and I want to ask him stuff, and I want to let him listen. So many times the Holy Spirit just spoke to me once in Revelation 3:15, I believe, or 3:21. It talks about how he knocks at the door of our hearts and he'll come in. If we open the door, he'll come in. He'll sit with us and he'll abide with us and he'll dine with us. So many times we open the door for God. Maybe it's at an altar call, maybe it's at youth camp, maybe it's at a revival service, and we let him come and we dine with him. And then you know what happens? We go home and we leave him alone. We go home and we leave the table and Jesus is still there. He's still present, but we don't get to know him. So what I wanted to encourage you today is get to know Christ, get to know God, because we can't share Jesus if we don't truly know him.